Hi dear students, welcome to Akshar IIT and NEET Foundation and welcome to class 6 IIT Math. In this session, let's continue our previous topic from geometry, lines and angles. In the previous class, we have discussed about some definitions and some objective type also. So what are the definitions we have discussed in the last class? Let's recall once. Right, let's check out once. So here are some definitions we have done yesterday's class, the previous class. Okay, please check. So I'm going one by one once again. Let's recap. Point is a location, and no breadth, no length, no thickness. Line segment, part of a line also we can call. Next, congruent segments. Segments having equal lengths. Two line segments having equal length, we can call them as congruent segment. Ray, one end point. Line extended on both the sides. Plane, you can see here plane extends in all the directions infinitely, length and breadth, and has no thickness. Okay, next, plane figures, space, collinear points. Next, non-collinear points, coplanar points, non-coplanar points and all. Next, coplanar lines, non-coplanar lines, intersecting lines, concurrent lines and all here. And then parallel lines, coincident lines, co-initial rays, then angle. Next, representation of an angle, interior and exterior of an angle. Then types of angles. In types of angles, we have seen acute angle, right angle, and obtuse angle, straight angle, and also reflex angle, complete angle, zero angle. Okay. Now let's see all the points what we have discussed. Please, once you go through, then we see some objective here. Please check it out once. If you go through these points, we will do in this session some objective. Please check. So the objective based on these simple definitions only. It is not much tough or not much calculations. Simple definitions we do have in this chapter. These are our introduction part for the geometry. Once you check it, main definitions, these all are. And then this one. Okay, right. Now let's go to the objective. Here I open objective. Yeah. Right. So I'll read one by one. Please check it out. A point, first one. A point is a mark of line, ray, position, line segment. Point is a position. Okay. Second, a line segment extended endlessly on one direction. Line segment extended in one direction, that is ray. Okay. Represent like this. Among the following, which of the one is not a plane figure? Rectangle, cube, circle, triangle. So we know very well cube is having thickness, so cube is not a plane figure. Number of endpoints of a ray. So just now I have drawn. So how many endpoints are there? Only one endpoint we have here. Only one endpoint. On the right side we don't have endpoint, it goes endlessly. Suppose if I draw to the left direction, it will come like this. An edge of the box represents. Edge of the box represents? Yes, line segment, because that is definite length, we can count. Next, number of endpoints of a line segment. Yeah, like this is the line segment. So how many endpoints we have? There are two endpoints in the line segment. Next, seventh one. The line segment AB is represented by, so option A, this is ray, this is line, this is not, this we can say 2 points like. So line segment can be represented like this, definite length it is having. If the lengths of two lines are equal, then they are equal. If the lengths of two lines are equal, then they are called, yes, just now we have seen, they are called congruent lines. Length of two lines are equal, they are called congruent lines. Next, number of endpoints of a line. So this is the line. How many endpoints are there? It extends in both the directions. So there is no endpoints here, right? So that we will say 0 endpoints. Which of the following statement is false? I will scroll little up. Yeah. Line AB is the same as line BA. Line segment AB is the same as line segment BA. Ray AB is the same as ray BA. AB perpendicular to CD, same as CD perpendicular to AB. Here ray is not same, because AB, if we represent like this, A is the initial point, B is the endless point. BA, if I represent like this, B is the initial point, A is the endless point. So line segment we can represent in both the ways, in reverse or opposite directions like, but ray we cannot represent in both the directions. These are objective, first 10. Next we will see next page. Right, the second page. So once you please go through this, I will be waiting here for 2 minutes. Okay, hope you have checked. Just see. Set of points which extend infinitely in both the directions. Line. Set of points infinitely in both the directions. Like this. Line. So plane in the sense different points infinitely. We can go through plane also. Plane also we can say. Which of the following is an example for plane? Surface of the blackboard? Yes. Floor of the classroom? Yes. Edge of the blackboard? No. See this edge. Edge is a line segment. And this surface, you can see this surface. This is a plane, right? Yes or no? The surface is a plane. and edge of the blackboard is a line segment, we can't go. So option A and B are correct. Next one. Which term of geometry would you associate with the edge of your book? Edge of blackboard, edge of your book, both are same. That is line segment. Line segment. Next. Problems on collinear and non-collinear points. The points that lie on the same line, yes, it is a line. There are number of points on the same line. We have discussed in the previous class, that is collinear points. If points lies collinear, if lines on the same plane, coplanar lines. Collinear points, coplanar lines. Okay. And number of line segments n into n minus 1 by 2, n into n minus 1 by 2. We know this formula. Only one formula we have seen in the previous class. 17. 3 or more points in a plane are collinear if they lie on the in a plane in the sense we can say same plane. ABC are collinear. Yes. AB plus BC AC, AC plus CB AB, BA plus AC AC. All of them are correct. Next. Once please check this 5 objective for 2 minutes. Okay. A plane can be determined by number of non-collinear points. So obviously plane. So plane we can take minimum 3 points. So the points which are not lying on the same plane are called non-collinear, non-coplanar points. Same plane in the sense non-coplanar, coplanar, non-coplanar. Next one. So it went up. Yeah, right. The lines that lie on the same plane are called coplanar. Coplanar lines. Okay. Collinear, coplanar. Line in the sense collinear will come. Plane means coplanar will come. Problems on intersecting lines and concurrent lines. Intersecting means two lines passing through one common point. Concurrent line means number of many lines passing through one common point. Okay. So two different lines in a plane having common point are called two different lines, intersecting lines. If two lines intersect each other, then the number of common points 1. Two lines we get only one common point. Next page. Yeah. Once you please check this 25 to, I'll just zoom out. 24 to 28. Question number 24 to 28. Here in parallel lines also there. As 24, 25 only you see. Just for 1 minute. Intersecting lines and concurrent lines. right? Three or more lines are said to be congruent if they passes through one point. Two lines intersecting, more than two, three or more, concurrent. In the given figure, lines L and M are called. Yes, they are concurrent lines. Only two lines, suppose if they asked you L and M, L and M are intersect, L and N are intersect, N and M are intersect. But taking three or more, they are called concurrent lines. Next, problem based on parallel and coincident lines. Just check out question 26 to 31, please. 26 to 31. So these are based on like parallel lines and coincident lines. Just check it. We'll discuss. Right. Number of points of intersection of parallel lines. How do the parallel lines are? How do we call? Or when do we call two lines are parallel? See, I am drawing here. Do they have any common point here? Right? Absolutely no. If there is no common point, obviously they are parallel lines. You don't have any common point. We have given two edges, two opposite edges of notebook or blackboard or whatever it is, or railway track. Okay, the distance between them is same. So just check out the next question. Twenty-seventh. Parallel lines are always never, yes, parallel lines never intersecting. So that we call them as a student passed and a student failed. So passed student we can't say was failed, and failed students we can't say was passed. Exactly, they are opposite. Okay, like that. A pair of lines which do not intersect at any point. Yes, a pair of lines which do not intersect at any point, they are going like this. They are not intersecting at any point. We can call them as parallel lines. We are defining the parallel lines in different ways. The objective, of course, the concept is given like that. So from parallel lines concept, we are writing different questions like. Okay. So these are like parallel lines. Next, co-initial ray means they have same initial point. We can say angle, they have same initial point. If the vertex of two or more rays is same, then they are called as co-initial rays or co-terminal rays. Both are correct. Co-terminal means they have only one end point. Okay. Next, problems on angle. This is a little bit interesting for you. So the dash between two rays having a common initial point is called the dash between two rays, distance, inclination, area, none of this. So inclination. Okay. So the dash between two rays having a common initial point, this inclination, if you see, this is called inclination, is same. Okay. Next, and 31 you see. Next three, just check it out. Next, name the given angle in three different ways. Yeah, we can name them. So we can take it as POQ from this side, from next another direction QOP or angle O. All are correct. Okay, right. The symbol of an angle. Yeah, this is the symbol of an angle. The unit of the measure of an angle, degrees, right? So these are simple basic. In the next page we'll see. Yes. Once please go through question 34 to 40 please. 34 to 40. I'll discuss in 2 minutes. Right. Let's continue. The instrument used to measure an angle, compass, divider, set square, protractor. Of course, protractor is the basic measurement. Sometimes we use set square, even divider also. But we go through protractor only. Right? Yesterday in the previous class we checked. An angle divides the plane into. An angle divides the plane into 1 region, 2 region, 3 region, 0 region. Suppose if I take a plane, here I have drawn an angle. This is the angle. How many regions we got? 2 regions. Okay. Next. 1 degree. Yeah, this is the 1 degree. Degree is the unit measure of angle. Okay. A right angle is divided into 90 equal parts and each part is called degree, 90 degrees. Complete angle, this is right angle, this is complete angle, straight angle. So B is correct. Next, types of angles, we'll see. 40 to 45, just check it out. 40 to 45. Yeah, please check it out. An angle whose measure is less than 90 and greater than 0. Less than 90 and greater than 0. What is that angle? So, once we recall that, less than 90, greater than 0. Greater than 90, less than 180 is equal to 180. Greater than 180, less than 360 is equal to 360. Here we can take is equal to 90 also. Okay, let's see once. So, this is called acute angle. I will write again. Acute angle, which comes like this, and is equal to 90, exactly 90, exactly 90. It is a right angle. It is right angle, 90 degrees. And greater than 90 and less than 180 means the part here, this part is called obtuse angle. Okay, next is equal to 180 means straight line. It will come like this. Two rays are passing opposite direction with same initial point. You can define like that also. So that is straight angle. And greater than 180 and less than 360. What it is? Reflex angle. Last exactly 360. It is called complete angle. Okay. Now we have written 6 definitions here. Based on this, let us do the objective. Once you please check this, we will go to that objective now. Acute angle, right angle, obtuse angle, a straight angle, reflex angle, complete angle, and one more angle we have, that is 0 angle. Yeah, 0 degrees. Greater than 0, that is, this is equal to 0. We can call it as 0 angle. We can call it as 0 angle. Okay, please check. Right. So now let's see this. An angle whose measure is less than 90, greater than 0. Just now we saw acute angle. An angle whose measure is 90 degrees, exactly 90. What is that? Right angle. Okay. An angle whose measure is greater than 180, less than 360. Greater than 180, less than 360 is reflex angle. Okay. Next, an angle whose measure is greater than 90, less than 180. What is that? Yes, obtuse angle. The measure of an angle is 0, then it is called 0 angle. Complete angle is equal to dash right angle. Complete angle we have 360 degrees. In 360, how many 90s are there? Right angle means 90 degrees. 4. Answer is 4. A straight angle is 180 degrees. Here how many right angles are there? 2 right angles are there in 180 degrees. Straight angle is equal to 2 right angles, right? Now we have done up to nearly 47 objective in this session, right? Let's see some more objective. Yeah. There's some interior points, exterior points. This is so simple for you. Just check it out. Yes. In the given figure, name an angle AOB. On AOB. On AOB, what are there? ACB. Where is ACB? Yes. O also is there. O, ABC. Okay? O is initial. The interior region, what are there? FPT. Option B. Interior means the points which are belonging to interior region, inside this region. Exterior, M and S. C. So odd man out. Something is different than others. Line segment, ray, point. Line segment, ray, R belongs to like a line, it will come. But point is different. Point we will take. Acute, meter, kilometer, centimeter. These are measures of length, units of length. But acute is an angle, type of angle. Intersecting, transverse, parallel, concurrent. So parallel, transverse, concurrent, this all will come same like, but intersecting is different here. Or we can go to transversal also. Transversal we will take here, transversal. And this is square, rectangle, parallelogram, triangle. So only three sides we have, we will go to the last figure. Triangle, cube, rectangle, square. Yeah, cube is three-dimensional shape, length, breadth and height. That means thickness. That is not a plane figure. So cube is odd one. Cuboid, triangle, rectangle, circle. Here cuboid. Okay. Once please check this odd one type. These 5 questions please go through. Just 1 minute. Next, singular correct answer. Essential problems. A point has no length, no breadth, no thickness, all of this. Yes, all of correct. Flat surface which extends indefinitely is plane. Next page. So 2 points in a plane determine line segment. Infinite number of segments, exactly one segment is correct. Only one segment will come here. Which of the following statement is false? A ray segment has 2 endpoints. No. Only one endpoint. A line has no endpoints. Correct. Ray has one endpoint. Correct. A line is same as a ray. Yeah, we can accept. A and D we go. Number of possible line segments in the figure given below. So just check how many are there. Here 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 points are given. We have a formula n in 10 minus 1 by 2. 4 into 4 minus 1 by 2. 4 into 3 by 2. So we will get 6. How many we will get here? 6 we will get. Through 4 collinear points, the maximum number of lines can be drawn. Through 4 in the sense 4 into 4 minus 1. Obviously, the maximum through 4 collinear points will draw only one line. Because they are collinear, they are non-collinear. We can see how many are there here? 4. Only one line we have drawn like that. The number of possible line segments that can be drawn through 5 non-collinear. 5 into 5 minus 1. 5 was 20 by 2 will go 10. Number of lines that can be drawn from 3. 3 into 3 minus 1. 3 2 is 6 by 2. 3. Right. Just check this one. This is like a coplanar or non-coplanar. The points belonging to the same plane, coplanar. The given figure P is called point of intersection. The given figure P is called point of concurrence, because here only 2 lines. Here many lines, more than 3 lines. 3 or more than point of concurrence. Next, just check it out this. And the Edson figure, yeah, please take this as homework. I'm just scrolling up. Take the screenshots. 71. These all are very easy. The points 71 to 73. Right? Next. And 74 to 76. Here we can take the screenshot. And 77, 78, like that. So probably we discussed nearly more than 60 blanks. More than 60 blanks we have discussed here, right? And the topic is lines and angles. Okay, we got proper idea about lines and angles. All are basic points in this session in class 6. So these will be connected again in class 7, the next topic like, and next we go through like parallel lines concept, a transversal concept we have in the next level. So how to find the angles, what is transversal, and these types of angles also we can in detail we will go in the next level like. So here we discussed only definitions, and based on definitions nearly 60 objective we have discussed, right, in these 2 sessions. And by this we are concluding this chapter, class 6 IIT Math, lines and angles. In the next session we will go for another chapter, right. Thank you.